Hi everyone, hey! Rajee Narinesingh here, transgender activist, author, spiritualist, actress, show host of two online shows, and reality TV personality from the reality TV show Botched on the E! Network. So I'm coming to you from my very humble home here in Hollywood, Florida, USA. And do I look like the all-American girl with the blonde hair and the jean print dress? Well, maybe not the stereotypical all American girl, but definitely what America represents today, the diversity of America. Honey, I'm the epitome of that. So, on a serious note, did you all see the mess that went on in Washington, D.C., the capital of our great country yesterday? Oh my God. Can you all please tell me why? Explain to me why these blind supporters support Trump. I don't get it. Oh, you can leave your comments, please. But yeah, basically yesterday the Senate met to solidify the election that happened in November. It was our presidential election, and solidify the results of it, that Joe Biden won for president, Kamala Harris for vice president. So in the middle of all of this happening, these Trump supporters show up and violently make their way into the Capitol, disrupting our government. Now, I'm all for protests, the right to demonstrate, but what happened yesterday was an attack on the democracy of our great country. It really was. And I get supporting somebody, for whatever reasons. But I swear, a lot of these Trump supporters, it's like they're blindly supporting this man. I almost think he could do anything. Go on TV and murder someone and they'll still support him. Really? I mean, okay, there's no perfect person. Everyone makes mistakes. There's never been a perfect president. All presidents have certainly made their mistakes. President Trump has done some good things for this country. But I swear, ever since this man has become president, from the beginning all the way up to now, it just seems like he's fueling a thing here in America where it's like he's lending license to a lot of these racist, white supremacist, hateful people that have always been here in this country, but it's like they're loud and proud about it now. Okay? And so it's just the way he conducts himself, his vibrato, almost like, tapping, commending these people for the things that they do. He has a way of talking out both sides of his mouth. I call it the double talk. Read between the lines type thing. Morse code. He had this rally yesterday where he basically, and I'm not quoting him word for word, but the gist of what he said was, yes, you all go to the Capitol, and in order to take America back, the Native Americans should be saying that. Really? Make America great again. You have to be strong. You have to exert strength. Really? Okay. Like, not beating around the bush, honey, I'm not doing it. Basically, he's saying, go to the Capitol and be violent. Okay? I mean, and of course he denied it because those aren't the exact words he said, but like that whole thing of like, double talk. And it's so blatant. And then he took hours to tell his people, his supporters, to stop what they were doing. Go home, be peaceful. At the same time, calling the Great Patriots, okay, and wonderful, lovely people. Okay, really? Patting them on the back for their horrific actions. I mean, come on. And they listened to him. So, this whole thing of like going in and doing what they did, and they attacked our country. They disrupted our government and they assaulted the democracy of our country. Going into the Capitol violently, disrupting it, causing chaos, breaking windows, vandalizing, ransacking the offices of some of our American senators, making their way into the chambers where the Senate meets, and declaring Trump as the president for the next 4 years. Okay, listen, we beat this dead horse. That's an American saying for all my non-American viewers. It just means like you go over and over and over again. But so many processes have taken place to show that this election was fair and square. I can't understand why these Trump supporters can't get it through their heads. Like, really? And you know what? I'm going to tell you, if this was Black Lives Matter protesters that did what those people did yesterday, it would have been a lot more dead bodies and a lot more bloodshed. The double standard in this country as to the way people of color are treated as opposed to white people, it's just horrible and it's blatant. Okay, it would have been a whole nother scenario. Unfortunately, 4 people did lose their lives. A woman that, according to bystanders, she was charging in. The police at the Capitol were telling her to stand down, and she didn't, and they shot her. And unfortunately, she died. And 3 other people, I don't know how they lost their lives, but 4 in total, and that's really sad that that had to happen. You know, but yeah, and so this whole thing of like the double standard, the hypocrisy, I call it bullshit, really, okay? Like, just to be blunt. You know, and so, you know, these same people, I'm sure many of them will blast an NFL player for taking a knee in the name of equality of people of color in this country, okay, and call them unpatriotic, a stain on America, an insult to our flag and our government. Meanwhile, you're charging in to the Capitol, disrupting our governmental process and attacking the democracy of this country. And that's patriotic? Really? Really? And then we have these Cubans for Trump. They're down here and they're so hell bent on, you know, this can't turn into it can't turn into a not communistic, a socialist government. I'm like, really? America is not gonna turn into a socialist country. Countries have socialist programs or ways, but that doesn't make them a socialist country. I mean, our Social Security program is run by the government. Come on. And you know, little do they realize the very person that they're supporting, President Trump, has the personality type that is a person that could very well become a dictator. You know, the very thing that they ran from in Cuba with Fidel Castro is the type of man they're supporting here, his personality type. I'm not saying that the two are the same, but you know, that personality type. He has an ego, honey, and believe me, he's very narcissistic. And I'm sure he was eating it up when he knew those people were at the Capitol doing what they were doing in the name of him. I mean, really. So, you know, and we've seen it in the world where democracies vote a charismatic person in, you know, a guy is president, man is president, and then he has the charisma to get the people to blindly follow him and turn it into a dictatorship. We've seen it. Oh my gosh. So listen, Trump is rich. 70 million people voted for him, a lot of them blind supporters. I tell you what, why don't you, Trump, Mr. President Trump, go and buy some uninhabited islands, and then you could have all your supporters go over there and you'll start your own country. Yes, the kingdom of Trump, the republic of Trump, the country of Trump land. I mean, really? Oh my God. Well, I don't know. Can you all please tell me, give me the reasons why a lot of these Trump supporters are supporting him blindly, almost like he's a king? Yeah, can you please break it down for me? Because I don't know. I don't get it. So on that note, I just had to give my 2 cents about this. And I want to wish everyone love, happiness, peace, good health, prosperity, many blessings, a serendipitous, how's that for a fancy word, 2021, and God bless America. God bless America. Love you.